Hello world and welcome back to another brand new vlog in the Golfing the Villages saga. Today's episode finds us making our way in the golf cart to Belle Glade Country Club in order to tackle the Seminole course. If you recall, the last time we were at Belle Glade was on the Calusa course in the Scramble series with Carl. If you haven't seen that video, it's definitely worth checking out. Today we are playing by ourselves, so it's just you, me, and Amy behind the camera. After flipping a coin, it was decided that we would tee it up from the black tees, which incidentally are the tips at Seminole. This translates into a 3,345-yard course, which will take a little effort on some holes as we have winds gusting past 20 miles per hour. I think it'll make for an interesting watch if you have either played the course before or as a way of seeing the course prior to you teeing it up for the first time. Incidentally, I have never played this track before, and I didn't use the Golf Shot app today. I decided to go with my trusty Bushnell laser and whatever visual cues I could find. And without further ado, let's get after it. As we stand on the first tee, I do feel a little bit nervous. There are people actually on the patio behind, kind of eating their lunch and watching. You can hear a little hum of the crowd, but this is driver, nervously. Great strike,
good ball.
Long, straight,
real good.
Perfect, everything you want in the first tee ball. Really, really happy. While we make our way to our first approach shot, I again wanted to express my gratitude to you. Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing to the Golfing the Villages channel. This is possible because of you, so again, I say thank you. Alright, so it's going down as a missed fairway, but we kept it short of the bunker, which is nice. So we've got 121 to the pin here. This is just a ticklish little gap wedge. Incidentally, have some new lead tape on there. Really good strike, a little bit pulled and left, but it's going to end up about hole high, just a touch off the green. Not bad. Alright, so here was that leave, like you see just off the green there, about hole high. Got this look for birdie, trying to get it down the hill, thinking it's going to work back left to right, but it does stay kind of high on me there. So we've got this to try to save par, and roll it to the cup and
nice.
in. Great little par save. So the second hole is now playing 392, and this is definitely a driver. We are going with the wind still, so there's a little bit of help, which is nice, which was the case on the first tee I didn't mention, but this is driver. And it's an okay strike, a little toward the heel, kind of low, knuckly, and straight, but it will find the fairway. In my mind, I was trying to help that last one up in the air a little bit, and then I just hit it on the bottom toward the heel. So anyway, 162 to the pin now. I've got an 8-iron in my hand. Flag is on the right side, and I'm telling myself, just center the green. Center the green. That's the mantra. Okay strike. Starting a little right now, leaking further right. Uh-oh, gonna probably catch the bunker. Yep. That is my miss right now, a little bit of that open face issue, but we'll clean it up. So we've got this little bunker shot, and I left a little extra sequence in here so you could see I dug in. I've got the 56 degree, a little bit open, not too much, just trying to drop it up, and carried it a little too far, and then did not come back, so I've got a really long putt to try to save par. This one's going to be quick down the hill, but into the wind. Kind of an interesting situation. Needed to turn left, not turning enough, played too much break. So we've got this now to try to make a bogey. And we're in the hole. Good
Nice.
bogey, I guess. That third tee box is pretty much right there off the cart path after you get off the green. So this is 397. You're into a crosswind that's hurting. It's going from like 11 o'clock to maybe 5 o'clock. I'm going to try to bang the driver. There's no way I can get it there.
Turn.
Aiming at the traps now, starting right, staying
Hanging
right.
out
Really
there,
good
but
strike,
I think you
high
got a
and
lot of room to
straight,
work
just doesn't
with.
quite turn over. You'll see it's a good leave. So the drive was good, just a few yards off of being in the fairway. As you can see, the fairway's on the left. Now, where we were into that crosswind, now we're directly into the wind. This is only 136 yards to the pin, but I'm going to play an 8-iron. I'm playing a 2 club, I'm playing like a 160, but I'm going to hit a punch too, take a little off of it. Okay strike, starting right now, leaking right, left the face open, going to miss the green,
Okay.
Not great, but yikes. And this is why yikes. So there's basically this Bermuda that's semi-dormant. It's on the downslope, but also above my feet, which is a very difficult shot to try to play, and then I bladed it. I mean, it's one of those lies you really don't get to practice, so just poor execution on my part. I decided to go with the putter now, something a little more reliable, give myself a little confidence, and that was a good stroke. It wasn't too bad. It bobbled a little coming out of there. And it is a bogey in the hole. All right, so we're over on number 4 tee, playing 400 yards, probably playing a lot longer because we're still into the wind here. And we need to get one in play for sure. So going to try to hit a really good, smooth drive, get it out there, find the fairway. Let's go. And there's a nice snap hook. Pretty typical when I get nervous, I guess. That one comes out, so I got some work. All right, I hit such a bad drive. I didn't catch the fairway. I'm in the rough, 221 to the pin. The pin is buried on the left behind those bunkers. So what I'm going to do is calculate with the wind. I'm going to hit a 7-iron here, which should leave me actually 100 yards in. Perfect strike, perfect direction, exactly where I wanted to go. And it's going to be in the fairway, which is good for our next shot.
That's just a good.
The right play is the layup. Okay, this is 64 yards to the pin, but with the wind, I'm calculating it's more like 90. Again, there's a lot of wind. You can see the flag just over that bunker. I want to hit a little tight wedge, and I do.
Nice.
Really good strike over the flag. Hits down. Don't see it, but
That was
it
a
looks
really good shot.
This is why I laid up the 7-iron, to give myself a chance to hit a wedge, to be in tight, and make this putt for par. Get in the hole.
Ooh.
I missed it. Oh, I set myself up and just couldn't execute. All right, so now we got this for bogey.
About half.
Let's see if we can get it in the hole. Yeah, in the
Nice.
hole for bogey. All right, so the long, awkward drive brings us over to the 5th hole, and you can see the water's coming back. We're still into the wind. It's 492, but I think it's playing a lot longer than that. We're definitely going to hit the driver here and see what happens. Wow, great strike, long, straight, right down the middle, asking for it to turn a little
You're
bit,
good.
but it's going to be in the fairway, and it's going to be good. Now, I'm not sure why this is the number 6 handicap hole, but I've got 306 to the pin.
Into the wind,
and
yeah.
you can see that hillside down there where those people are walking, everything goes to the left toward the water. So I'm deciding to lay up here. This is a 6-iron aimed at the bunker. Perfect strike, going right at it. I basically took a club that I knew couldn't get in the bunker, and
Yeah,
hopefully
you're
I
good.
caught the fairway.
So maybe in the rough,
We'll see.
but
Can't say perfect layup because of like 2 yards from being in the fairway. Now the ball is actually sitting up, meaning I have to actually pick this, which I'm not too fond of, but I'm going to have to do it. It's 106 to the pin. I've got the gap wedge in my hand, and I need to try to pick this and get this close. Okay, strike. It looks good. It's all over the flag, and I can't tell because I can't see. And this is why I'm disappointed. In the Bermuda, I have a short little pitch shot, but this is a hard hole. The cart path is on the right. There's water on the left. I don't know how you get there in 2,
Go, go, go.
especially with the wind today. But anyway,
Oh.
that pitch is up there. It's on the green. It's not close. I've got a long range putt here to try to save par. It is doable. Oh, man.
It sure did, huh?
And that is now going to be for a bogey 6. Go in the hole. Oh, gosh, it just hit the hole and went down terrible. That's a double bogey 7. Oh my gosh. Well, that hole sure kicked me in the teeth. Anyway, on to the 6th tee. Always another opportunity to make something good happen. 370. This thing goes hard to the right. You can see there's all kinds of bunkers. I'm just trying to hit one long and straight. And I hit one short.
Oh, I
and
lost
left.
it.
So this one I am running after to keep my eyes on. There are white out of bounds stakes, but I'm safe. At first we couldn't find it. We went a little too far left, but we drove back and we did find it. You can see it sitting down. You can only see the
Buried?
top, maybe
no,
third of
well,
the
it's
ball.
sitting up and
This
there's
is
a ton of
188 to the
grass.
pin,
Oh.
up the hill
So I'm gonna
now.
have to, like,
Not
kick
too
it.
worried about the wind.
It's gonna
I've got a
come out
4-iron
really
in my
good.
hand that I'm going to choke down. I'm just going to try to really hit this hard and get the grass between the ball.
So I had to hit
And it's going to come out low just like it did there. Fine. It's making its way up to the bunker. It stays out. Thank
Okay.
goodness.
up there.
Again, we're just in the rough here in the Bermuda. Not too bad of a lie. I've got the 56 degree. I've got it slightly open just a little bit. I'm just going to try to hit one high and soft because the pin is kind of short-sided there. See, there's just a little bit of green to work with, and that is a gorgeous little
job.
shot. Really happy to have this look to make par. Yes, good par save. Great. If you would have told me pick up the ball after the tee shot, you're going to make par, I would have been like, oh, awesome. Hole number 7 here. Now the marker says 178. My laser says 178 adjusted down the hill. So I'm a little confused here, and the wind is helping. I'm just going to hit a 6-iron and see what happens, to be honest with you. So pretty good strike, high, moving a little to the right, actually just off the green, but about hole high.
It's just on, but...
This wasn't a bad leave. Just to the right of the flag, or our right where we're watching it, it goes down the hill pretty quickly. So I'm just trying to chip this ball. I think you'll see on my next putt, but there's a pretty big ridge that'll take this ball down the hill if I miss it. So I was a little concerned about that, but I'm going to go ahead and hopefully tap this in for a bogey. And here we are on number 8, the last par 5 that we can get after with the wind helping, 527. So this one I'm trying to help a little up into the air. I want to make sure I hit it high if I can. And let's see what we can do. Oh, I tried too hard.
Oh, it's drawing.
And hit a low hook. And we're going to find the fairway, but it's pretty far back. So after successfully executing the opposite of what I wanted to do, I've got 279 to the pin. Now, I could be a hero, take a 3-wood, try to bang it down there, but I decided to just hit a 6-iron kind of at the trap on the right and let it, oh,
A little fat.
Plunked it, almost went into the water. I hit it so fat, oh gosh. Hope you can stand some bad golf because there's a lot about to happen. So anyway, I've now got the 5-iron in my hand, 188 to the pin, and I'm looking toward in between 2 bunkers basically. I'm thinking I'm going to start one on this bunker and turn it over to the left. And I just decided to hit it into the bunker directly and not turn it over.
Might have popped out.
Good job. Now I've got a 55-yard bunker shot, and what better to do than to try a shot you never attempted before? I decided to take the pitching wedge out because, you know, I need to get it to the hole, right? I don't want to just hit a sandwich. I'm just going to club up and just hit this shot that, in my head, sounds perfect. Let's see if I can actually pull it off. Nope, Blade City. I played that over the back of the green. Okay, it's in the Bermuda. How can I make this hole more difficult? So now we're sitting down the Bermuda. We've got our 56-degree sand wedge. Takes a nice hop on us there.
Go, 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 go. Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
Okay. All right. Well, that was for par. That would have been a heck of a par. And now we've got this to try to make a bogey. All right.
Nice
bogey.
little...
That was a lot of effort and stress for a bogey. All right, number 9, 180 yards to the pin. The wind is still helping us here. I've got a 6-iron in my hand, and I think this is a good club. What do you think? Knuckleball strike, low. Please get there. Please cover. Okay, good news. It does cover. It's in the Bermuda.
I mishit it, but it's still on.
So, attempting to make the game more difficult than it already is, I've find myself here in the Bermuda. I've got the 56-degree sand wedge, trying to put one up high and soft. Get it close to the hole. That's decent. It's not too bad. It rolled out actually a little bit more than I would have liked. And now I've got this downhill into the wind putt to try and
Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
All right, now we got the uphill right to lefter, and bam, in the
Nice.
hole. Good job.
All right.
Well, if you made it this far, gold star for you. With a +8 and 44 total strokes to complete the Seminole 9, we weren't exactly on pace to break the course record, but hopefully you still had a fun time checking out the Seminole course from the Belle Glade Country Club. If you enjoy this type of content, consider clicking the like button and joining us as a subscriber. Until next time, we will see you on the course.